Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to another edition of the Penalty Box with your host, Kalal Oakman. Tonight, I have an interesting show for you. We'll have a 2-minute minor. It might be a 4-minute double minor. I don't know. There seems to be a lot of problems going on in Vancouver and a couple other teams around the VHL in the NHL side. And we also have the hottest team in the AHL right now, the Providence Bruins. I'm going to break down why they're so hot and who's contributing the most on that team. That and more from around the VHL coming up in just a second. Do not go away.
The Penalty Box brought to you in part by Pro Shop Talk with Frank and BP, Sundays, VHL Radio.
Welcome back. Now, before I get to the news, I'm going to go through last night's scores. And last night's scores, here's a recap. We'll start things off with the New Jersey Devils facing off against the Washington Capitals. New Jersey Devils pull out a stunner and beat the Washington Capitals 3-2. The Atlanta Thrashers face off against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Penguins at home, not victorious. The Thrashers beat the Penguins 5-3. The New York Islanders, one of the hottest teams in the NHL right now, beat the Carolina Hurricanes 2-1. The New York Rangers, one of the teams on the back end of things, fall to the Florida Panthers in the Battle of the Crappies in double overtime. It was so bad it had to go to double overtime. Florida on top 3-2. Boston, maintaining their dominance on the league, beats Anaheim 5-2. Phoenix outdoes Buffalo 3-2. Dallas bounces back and beats Ottawa 3-1. Montreal falls to the Kings 5-3. The Toronto Maple Leafs and their newfound offense beat the San Jose Sharks 3-2 in overtime. St. Louis falls to the Minnesota Wild at XL Energy Center 2-1. Calgary Flames fall to the Nashville Predators 6-1. What is wrong with Calgary's defense? Edmonton beats Chicago 4-2. Detroit beats Colorado 5-2. And finally, another battle of the guys on the outside looking in. I'm being nice. Columbus beats Vancouver 3-2 in overtime. What the hell is going on with the Canucks? God, last week they were hot, 5-game winning streak. Now they've lost 9 in a row this week. I don't even know how many, combined with last week, we're looking at possibly, if I remember correctly, an 11-game losing streak. I'll have to look on that. It could be worse, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, Canucks. We'll be right back with more information on things going around the NHL and the AHL here on your source for news around the VHL, the Penalty Box. Welcome back. Now, as I promised in the opening segment, I'll have news about the hottest team in the AHL right now, and that is the Providence Bruins. The Providence Bruins have just won their 8th straight game in a row. That's right, they've won 8 in a row. They're number 1 in their division. They have a 2-game lead over the Toronto Marlies in their division. Now, you're wondering, how is this possible? I'll tell you how it's possible. With stellar goaltending. So I mean stellar goaltending. I'm talking about Cobra Snake. Cobra Snake is 5-2 on the season with 2 shutouts, with a 1.81 goals against average and a save percentage of .874. He is on fire, but it's not just Cobra Snake. They also have stellar defense with Haas, Old Scoot, and Regent Raven. Haas has 3 games played with 0 goals, 6 assists, 6 points, and a +7. A defenseman, +7. Old Scoot has 2 games played. Here's the kicker. 2 games played, 1 assist, 1 point, but is a +7. In 2 games, a +7. And then there's Regent Raven, 5 games played, 0 goals, 2 assists, 2 points, and +7, and leading the team with 25 hits. Now, for the forwards, you have It's Prime Time. Prime Time has 6 games played, 7 goals, 9 assists, 16 points, and is a +9. You also have the team captain, Knights of God, with 4 games played, with 4 goals, 3 assists, 7 points, and 13 penalty minutes. What are you trying to do? Be a goon? No, just kidding. He's actually doing pretty well. FSU Bull, the other star forward for the Bruins, has 6 games played, 6 goals, 5 assists, 11 points, and is a +4. You know what this sounds like? It sounds like a combination for wins. Keep it up, Providence. I look forward to seeing more information and more stats and more dazzling highlights from you guys this season. Now that's for our AHL department. We'll be right back after this quick break with more information about the VHL. Do not go away. The 2-Minute Minor. Welcome back. And now brings me to my 2-Minute Minor. Now, a 2-Minute Minor, I have this. What the flip is going on with Vancouver? What the heck? You have a 5-game winning streak last week. Where did that go? Where'd your offense go? Paging Dr. Miller. Paging Dr. Miller. We have a team that's in cardiac arrest. We cannot find their offense. Their offense is nowhere to be found. Seriously. I've seen more offensive production out of the New York Rangers, who are in dead last in the East. Oh, Vancouver. Have you scored more than 3 goals this week? No. Have you given up a league high in shots? Yes. Is your power play any good? No. You are so bad. What the hell is going on with you guys? Management, bring up some of your AHL guys. Drop some guys down to the AHL. Make some trades for some offensive production. It worked for Toronto. Other teams are looking for defense. Maybe you can send some defensemen for some offensive help. Huh? What the flip is going on up there? Seriously, I don't mean to be ragging on you guys, but you guys are horrible. And don't you think about anything else, New York Rangers. It's not just Vancouver that has problems. Well, you guys are stinking up a storm too. What do you have, 4 victories now? 4. You have 4 victories in 3 weeks. Oh, that's averaging 1.03 victories a week. Congratulations. Come on, guys. Make some trades. Call up some guys. Spark up your offense. I hate to say it, but it worked for Toronto. Look at the other teams in the other Western Conference. Look at them guys scrapping around. The Columbus Blue Jackets, they've been the redheaded stepchild of VHL for 3 seasons now, but they're still scraping along. They're still putting some offense on the ice. What about you? Huh? Rangers? Canucks? If I was a player on the Rangers and the Canucks, I wouldn't be demanding a trade. I'd be scared shitless that they're sending me down to the AHL for lack of production. Pick it up. What do you need, a Sergei Gudchenkov to play with your team? That'd be great, wouldn't it? With an offensive production the way you 2 teams are going, you'd all face the firing squad. And that has been the 2-Minute Minor. The 2-Minute Minor. Welcome back. Now, before I wrap things up on this show, there's other things I have to talk about too. I don't have a whole show to do it, but frankly, it's about players not showing up for their games or saying, hey, at the last minute, I can't play. I have a cold. I got the flu. Props out to Little Joker for playing with the flu last night with the Toronto Marlies. You other players in the AHL and the NHL can learn a few things from this guy. This guy showed some heart. Yes, he didn't play very well, but he still showed up because his team asked him to, because he knew his teammates needed him and were counting on him. Bravo, Little Joker. Way to go. And for our AHL Star Player of the Week, it's prime time. Keep it up, Providence Bruins. I look forward to seeing your battle with the Marlies later on in the season. But that does it for the show, folks. For here at the Penalty Box, to you fans at home, we'll see you at center ice when the puck drops. Good night. Go watch that kid from the Lowell Devils that Mikey guy get his butt kicked. Huh? Should we go watch that? Yeah, let's go do that.